was born in the land of little people, but I found my whole body tied up. Even my size 400 shoes were locked. I let out a roar to the tiny kingdom, so loud the wooden pillars around me were pulled from the ground. The soldiers were thrown dozens of meters away. When I stood up, I thought I was dreaming. Then the king rushed over on his horse, holding a 2-meter spear, stabbing straight at me. The soldiers threw out more than a dozen hooks. They dug hard into my back, and with a strong pull, I was slammed to the ground. That fall knocked me out cold. When I woke up, I found myself tied tightly on a cart, dragged across the city. Crowds gathered all around, staring at me like I was some alien creature. They brought me all the way to the palace gates and propped me upright. Even the educated princess had never seen such a giant being. The next day, they dragged me to the park, hitched me to a cart like livestock, and forced me to plow the land. But just then, the nation was attacked by enemies, and alarms suddenly rang out. The king quickly grabbed the wheel, driving me hard back toward the palace. I ran with heavy strides, covering 20 yards per second. At the palace gate, the king suddenly told me to lie down, then flipped off with a backflip, saying he would rescue the princess himself, and ordered no one else to interfere. But his men knew his limits. They pressed the switch, unlocking the shackles on me. At the critical moment, I rushed in. With just 2 fingers, I grabbed the 2 attackers, turned around, and tossed them into the river. I saved the princess with ease. When the king arrived, the princess was already safe by my side. Before I could relax, the alarms rang again, this time for fire. The palace was burning, and the king was trapped inside. Someone in the crowd shouted to me, saying they needed a huge amount of water. At that very moment, I did something that shocked everyone.